An 80-year-old Canadian man appears to be the latest victim of a wave of targeted violence in the Central American country of Honduras. According to local reports, he and his partner were brutally attacked in their home on the Caribbean coastal town of Tela. A local newspaper story about the killing of 80-year-old Gerald Arguid from Canada and his Honduran partner, 42-year-old Jorge Sarmiento. They lived together in the town of Tela on the northern Caribbean coast of Honduras. The article says they were in their home when they were attacked. Sarmiento stabbed and then shot to death. The elderly Canadian man was beaten and reportedly later died in hospital. These photos were posted on Facebook. This global security alert cites reports as saying the couple was attacked by several people because of their sexual orientation and position as prominent members of the LGBT community. Honduras is one of the most violent nations on earth and one of the worst places in the world to be gay.
It's a really desperate situation.
Duncan Tucker has written about the surge of targeted attacks against the LGBT community.
It doesn't seem like there's any kind of safe place for them at the moment in Honduras. I mean, these attacks have been constant over the last few years, going back to, I think, around the time of the coup.
In 2009, the left-leaning government was overthrown in a dramatic coup.
The military kidnapped the president, threw him in a helicopter, took him out of the country, and declared a new president and martial law.
Author Tyler Shipley was in Honduras at the time and says the impact of a military state on LGBT, indigenous, and environmental activists has been devastating.
Honduras has descended into violence, abuse of human rights, a lack of democracy. It's a terrifying situation for a lot of those people.
In the years before the coup, 2 members of the gay community were murdered every year in Honduras. Since then, there's been an average of about 31 deaths a year. An estimated 215 LGBT people have died in the 6 years after the coup.
So it's a pretty staggeringly high level of violence. They're under constant threats and attacks and provocations. Sometimes they're arrested and beaten.
Now, Canada's Global Affairs Department has confirmed to me that they are involved in this case, but they will not provide any other details citing privacy. We don't know what part of Canada Gerald Arguid was from, but reports out of Honduras suggest that he had lived in that country for some time.